What is going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at alliseeisW, where we talk about finance and self-development. Well, today I wanted to create this video to share with you morning routine rituals that you should be following so that it can develop your growth mindset and really bring out the best in you, where you can perform at a high level. Let's say whether it's related to work, you're an athlete, or you really want to bring out your A game in anything that you do in life. I'll share with you some of those elements, and I'll actually share with you my morning ritual that I've been following, and it has definitely helped allow for me to get onto that growth mindset. So why is it so important to follow a routine schedule, right? Well, it's important because with brain development, it goes through cycles such as going to sleep at a specific time. Let's say if you sleep 4 hours later than your usual time, then your whole circadian rhythm will be offset. And that's why it's very important to understand what's the best time for you to fall asleep and when's the best time for you to do all these morning rituals. So for me, I'm an early bird where I tend to fall asleep like at 10 o'clock at night, and I tend to wake up after like getting like 6-7 hours, and I can't really sleep longer than that. So my morning time is really around 5-6 o'clock. That's when I wake up to do my morning rituals. Now, what do I do when I wake up, right? Well, let me share with you what do I do. What's been adding so much value for me is right when I wake up, I just put a smile on my face. And what I do is I just think about top 3 things that I'm grateful for. And I just either would just share that to myself, and I'll just say I'm grateful for one thing, I'm grateful for the second thing, I'm grateful for the third thing. You can actually write that down. That may have a bigger impact by just writing down what you're grateful for, or you can just play that through just storytelling right when you wake up. And what's important is, just waking up with a smile on your face. So step 1 is, put a smile on your face and then get into that ritual of just knowing what you're grateful for. Now, what I do next is I drink a big cup of water where I hydrate myself. And just with me having medical conditions where I recently experienced kidney stones back in 2020 where I had to get surgery, I'm just more mindful of drinking so much more water, because that right there, 80%, will eliminate kidney stones. So that's one important thing for you to do as well, to hydrate yourself right after you smile and you know what you're grateful for. Now, the third thing that I do right after that is I would start meditating, and I'll do my prayers to God, and just understand that that'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. And that really allows for me to calm myself down with my breathing, where I don't think so much about the noisy data in terms of what I have to do throughout the day. And that's my moment where I'm able to build on my spiritual side, get into my limbic system, which is a different part of your brain, rather than thinking about problem solving, because everyone tends to think about what they're supposed to be doing, what tasks they have to accomplish. And usually that's where you spend most of your efforts, around the frontal lobe, which is the front part of your brain. That's where you do the complex problem solving. However, when you get into the whole spirit of meditating and praying, depending on what religious belief you have, that really allows for you to tap in different parts of your brain and getting into the neocortex limbic system, where you can develop, a sense of gratitude and build on that spiritual side of things. And that's very important, because that will provide you the energy throughout the day to get to what you need to complete. And throughout the day, most of the time, you'll be focused around the frontal lobe, where you'll be doing problem solving, getting tasks done. But it's important that you consider meditating and doing your prayers, because it really, allows for you to shape what you're going to do throughout the day. And most importantly, understanding what your purpose is in life, right? And once I'm done with that, I get into a habit of just reading, right, for 30 minutes. So whether it's, textbook from class or just a book that I'm reading on a personal level, I would just read for 30 minutes. And once I'm done with the reading part, I'll then make sure that I take my natural supplements such as spirulina, turmeric, and chlorella. I'll leave the links down below just to share with you the actual products that I take, but it really helps bring out the energy for me before I go on to my last step before I actually work, and that is going on a long distance run. So I've been running long distance from like 5 to 7 miles on a daily basis in the morning, at least at a minimum mandatory Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and couple that with a weekend run. So my goal is to get at least 20 to 25 miles done by the end of the week. That's my goal, and that will allow for me to build on my cardiovascular, and not about just looking better from a physical standpoint, but most importantly, I'm trying to develop my growth mindset by getting excited by releasing dopamine and acetylcholine, which are neurotransmitters in your brain. And when you get excited doing all of those tasks, getting those items done, then you will develop a different habit of just activating your dopamine and your acetylcholine when you're doing these daily rituals. So now that I'm consistently doing these tasks, I don't feel like it's a burden for me, and I feel like it's actually exciting throughout the day for me to get this done before I start my work day. So I just wanted to share that with you, because once you start doing these tasks, so let me just repeat that to you. Step 1, smile. Step 2, you want to hydrate yourself. Step 3, you want to do your meditation. Step 4, you do your reading. Step 5, that's when you go out for your run or do your exercise. That's my daily routine before I start work, and I just wanted to share that with you, and it will definitely help you develop a growth mindset, and that'll bring the best out of you. So I just wanted to make this video to share that self-development content with you, and I hope that it added value. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. Thank you so much, and I'd love to hear your questions and comments down below. And I'm also on Instagram, so you can find me. My username is alliseeisW, just to track what I'm doing throughout the day, because I tend to leave my daily activities on there as stories. So thanks again, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Let's gain on positive proceeds and lead with an altruistic mindset. Thank you.